Today, we are here to celebrate this extraordinary moment, a celebration of innovation, born through curiosity, born through wonder, imagination, and vision.
RoVa Labs is a project that is a product of a partnership between the City of Roanoke, Carilion Clinic, the Roanoke Blacksburg Innovation Alliance, and Virginia Western Community College. We also worked very closely with the Virginia Tech Foundation, who worked on construction of the building. And the point was to address a key need for wet and dry labs and space for technology companies and life sciences companies, as well as to have a space for an innovation studio to aid companies as they grow.
This is our tissue culture room, so we have two cell incubators here. So the important thing about having the facility here is that when companies would commercialize and they have to leave the state-funded laboratory space, their options were really going to the Research Triangle or heading up towards Maryland. So what we have with this facility is we have a way to keep technology that has been developed in the region here, give it a place to commercialize and hopefully grow and be successful.
Our economic development department, particularly our department director, Mark Nelson, have been true champions in ensuring that we get this done from the very beginning, walking the halls in Richmond, ensuring that we got the funding that we needed, as well as having the partners at the table. It has been a labor of love for over 4 years, and I'm excited to be a part of it.
It is something that the region really needed. It sits in between downtown and the Gill Memorial Building where RBIA is. And to the south of us, you have Carilion Clinic, you have the Frownbaum Medical Research Institute, the School of Medicine. So geographically, it sits right in the middle of all those things and right in the middle of an innovation corridor. It also sits right in the middle of the region, which I think is good because it gives equal access to all the different localities that should companies want to rent space here.
This is a shared support lab, so we have a centrifuge in here for doing samples. We have a flow cytometer as well. Well, the future growth potential, we talked a little bit earlier about the office to lab space ratio, and we weren't quite sure what the demand would be for office space versus wet labs. So we plumbed the entire facility so that if we find out we have a larger demand for wet lab space than we thought, we can convert offices. Plumbing is already there, just pull it through the drywall.
Another key point will be that the Innovation Studio, which will be run by RBIA, that will provide essential services to growing businesses as they develop. Because you have a lot of people who know their science, they know that side of their business, but they don't necessarily know all the things necessary to put together a viable company.
This is one of the key components of the facility. Yes, the wet and dry lab spaces are very important where the research and commercialization happens, but the Innovation Studio is really where the business happens to help ensure these companies are as successful as possible. We have conference rooms available. We have one that'll have seating for at least 12 at the table. We have space for grant writers, legal help, our open desk rental area. So if somebody just needs a desk for a few hours or for a day or for a week, they can come in.
It is interesting, you know, it started out as a building for IBM. It's gone through its history as various things for Carilion Clinic, including a former sleep lab. And now it's being repurposed in a way that I think serves the community just as well, or even better than it did previously. It's going to be a place that new companies are going to come and get the services they need, do vital research, and really add a lot to our region.
This project sends a clear message. Roanoke is not just participating in the future of healthcare, we're leading it, we're shaping it, and we're doing it in a way that centers people, partnership, and possibility.